Okay, so thank y'all for coming back to the channel where we talk about faith, fitness, finance, you, and relationships. So today we go stick on the finance aspect of things, and I'm 1 year out for paying off my mortgage. Oh my goodness, this feels good to even say. So I'm gonna get started, and also I did some screenshots because I didn't want to show my account number, and I'm gonna show y'all where I'm at in my mortgage today, how much I've been paying down each and every month. I'm gonna give y'all a 6 month update. If you watched the video 6 months ago, I'm gonna give you a 6 month update and show how much I paid just in 6 months on my principal. And before we get started about where I'm at in my mortgage, how I'm paying it down, I want to say some some reasons why you should not start paying your mortgage down and with so much intensity. The first one, if you in debt, if you got credit cards, car notes, loans, I would say tackle that first before you start working on that mortgage. That's the mortgage should be your last portion you work on. Now remember the Dave Ramsey rule: save $1,000. Then you're gonna start paying off all your debt from your credit cards, loans, student loans, um, credit cards. You paying that off. Then you go do an emergency fund for 3 to 6 months. Then you go invest at least 15% of 15% into the stock market. Then you'll start working on your mortgage. Now, I was debt free. Then I am debt free with the exception of my mortgage, but I know I'm editing Dave Ramsey law right now because I'm being real and transparent with y'all. I'm debt free, but I had been took away my emergency fund because right now I'm going strictly paying off my mortgage, and I want to have it paid off by next year. So I've been going with high intensity. But on a side note, the momentum is going so good. I see the progress now. If emergency do happen, unfortunately, I would probably have to swipe my credit card, but then I would start paying the minimum on my mortgage, and then take care of that first, and then repeat the steps and go back to that mortgage. I don't see nothing for hopefully, knock on wood. I don't see nothing happening emergency wise, but I do have a credit card for emergency, and my car is a 2023. It's paid off. I have a video on that as well. And my house was built in 2017 when I purchased it. I purchased this house October 2017. So I don't see nothing really big going happening, but if it do happen, I do have a credit card as a backup. Now, the reason why I want to pay off the house so early, some people saying don't pay off the house so early because you can invest that into the stock market. And for my purposes, I want to be financial free, and also I want to retire. I want to pre-retire early too. I want to probably move to a part-time job or do a job that I actually feel more connected to, but I probably want to do less hours. So what I'm doing now is making sure I take care of my shelter first. Now investing into the market, like I said, it could compound interest is a real thing, so it could grow very high. So I'm not knocking that. Also, I'm actually doing 15%. I did have it at 20%, but I lowered it down because I'm going so hard with this mortgage, and hopefully that it's going to be paid off in 2026. The original date to pay it off for me in my mind was October 2026, but now I feel I'm at that 1 year mark. I paid off by August, if not July of 2026. So we tackled that. So, and another reason why I want to pay my mortgage off so quick because we don't have job security no more. If y'all notice, we have a lot of layoffs. No job is secure. You know what I mean? Even like you, I'm pretty sure at your job right now, you're seeing some layoffs happen. Be hearing it on the news. So if anything happened, nobody can take away my home. So, and I don't have to be thinking, Dad, what I'm gonna do next? Cause looking for a job is a job in itself. So I don't want to be scrambling around saying what I'm going to do because, as y'all know, it's just me. I'm doing everything on based on me and my salary, and so since it's since I know this, I'm trying to make sure if anything do happen, I could work any job and live the same lifestyle because my mortgage will be paid for in full. If nothing ever happened to me, now instead of me doing the 15 to 20% in my 401, now I can maximize do 40% because most of my money was going towards my mortgage. So now I could switch that pie and say 40% goes towards 401 investments and stocks and savings, and then I could say 20% go towards household from your cable, cell phone, electric bill, food, and the other 30% could go to entertainment, traveling, whatever the case may be. So that's my reasons of paying my mortgage off. And also, I think I feel so free of having that mortgage not over my head, just paying tax and insurance. I think that's a beautiful thing. So right now, I'm going to show y'all my screenshots of where I'm at on my mortgage. If y'all notice, y'all go back to my video back in March when I post a video. I forgot what I named it, but I owe 51,000 and some change. So I owe 51,000. Oh, before we get started, I had bought my house in October 2027. 2017. Let me say it again. So I bought my house October 2017 for the amount of 175. Then with taxes and stuff and fees and stuff, it came to 181. And 2020 for an interest rate of 4.5. In 2020, I refinanced it and got it to 2.75. Now, when I first got the house, I told myself I'm trying to pay it off between 15 and 20 years. So, but then a couple of 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, I told myself I could cut that number in half. So, then I could cut it down less than 15 years. So now my goal is to pay it off in 9 years. I'm about to come up on my 8 year on October of this year, 2025, in a couple of months. But I want to have it paid off before October of 2026. That'd be a 9 year mark. So let's get into, let me flip this camera around, hold on. Okay, so here go the screenshots. So I didn't want to show my account information, my account number, but I owe a total of $30,640.88. So my payment, my next payment is going to be due September, but my payment is $944. Remember, I refinanced in 2020, and while we financed, it was I got it down to 118 at the time. So my regular payment I'm required to pay each month is $944. And to show y'all, I'm at that 2.75 interest rate. My escrow come up to 5,500. Let's go to screen number 2. So if you click on the next payment to break down that 944, this would how it break down that 944. So the principal and interest would be the 489. Property insurance, 136. Property tax is 318. So you add that up. So I'm paying, my escrow will be 455 each and every month if you add them two numbers up. Okay, so interest to date, I only paid $875. Principal up to date, I paid $30,000. That's great. Okay, so now let's break down the payments. So if you even go down to February, I paid $3,000. It started at $51.88 in February, and let me see if we could blow this up. Hold on. Okay, so in March, payment was $944. Oh, March is gonna be two payments because I paid $3,600 a month each and every month. So if you see March, if you go over it, the payment was $944. Extra I picked to $26.38 each and every month. So some months, if you see in July, I made 3 payments. So the principal payment, I made $944, $26.55, and an extra $3,000 I had at the time. So if you look at it, it went from 51. This only in 6 months. So we look at February, March, April, May, June, July, and we in August. And if you look at the numbers, you go from 51,000, and I'm working my way down, I'm almost to 20,000 now, in the 20s, and I'm almost in the 20s. Okay, so I don't got the fancy phone to edit it to show y'all a better screen, but at least to show you. Okay, so in February I paid my regular payment of the $944, and each and every month, even though I paid $3,600, it show you pay your regular payment first, and then show you what going to the principal only. So I make a payment of $3,600, and the rest goes to the $944 break down the escrow, taxes, interest, and insurance. So, and I showed y'all in the last one, 4 something go toward the principal with that $944. Now the 26 go directly to the principal. So in 6 months, I got it down from 51 to now over 30. So I paid down 21,000 in 6 months. Now, I know I'm not doing the Dave Ramsey step right now. Right now, I'm paying almost everything into it. So if I have a little bump or hiccup, it's going to stop this plan. But at least I know I can get back on track and start hopping back on that horse, because I want to pay it off by 2026 and then go back to my regular lifestyle so I can have more time to entertain. But right now, I'm locked in. I'm depriving myself of regular living right now. And I want to get this burden off my back so I don't have to worry about it no more. So that's my reason to paying off this house, because that could be a great achievement of mine. And I have a bunch of achievements, but that's going to be in my top 3. And while I'm looking in this room, I got to get a placard for it. I'm looking at my placards on my wall right now. I think the best decision I did make in my life, I'm going to show y'all 3 pictures. Joining the military was one of them. That's the boot camp me, if you can see. The second one, walking across the stage, got a bachelor's degree, a proud moment walking that stage. Number 3 is going to be paying off my mortgage. Even though I got so many more, how my faith, happiness, because I don't dictate everything on big things, but my small things, big things, I appreciate and I'm grateful for it all. But until the next video, I don't want to hold y'all for too long. Enjoy this thing called life the best way you can. Fill up your cups, a lifestyle balance from your faith, fitness, finance, you, and relationships. And until the next video, y'all take care. Enjoy this thing called life. All right, take care.